That's what we're going to do to start off with. We're going to start with a few mobility exercises followed by your movement prep. Okay, so in that neutral position. Then from there we're going to lean forward into the stretch. So feel a nice deep stretch through the rear hip flexor. From there we're going to place our arm nice and neutral. From there we're going to lean over to the knee that's up. Keeping that spine as neutral as possible. So we're doing is flexing the torso. Hold for 5 seconds. Then back to neutral. Okay, so from that glutes tight, hips forward, raise the arm nice and high, raise over to the knee, feeling that nice deep stretch through the hip flexors. What we're going to do, we're going to repeat that 5 on each leg. So after 5, we're going to change legs. So same again, glutes tight, leaning forward, raise the arm nice and high, getting that nice deep stretch through the rear hip flexor. Okay, so 5-second pause, 5 on each leg. Okay, so exercise 2, we're going to do a bird dog. So we're going to start in a tabletop position. So neutral spine, okay. From there, we're going to extend our rear leg, extending the arm, squeezing the glute at the top, bracing the core nice and tight. We're going to do 10 on each leg. So after 10, just change legs. Keeping that stability, brace the core nice and tight, 10 per leg. We're going to sit nice and neutral, we're going to push the heels through the ground. From there, bring the hips nice and high, stretching the arm across the body, so that thoracic reach, then we're going back to neutral. Squeeze the glutes, back in. We're going to do 6 per side. Squeeze at the top. Okay, after 6, simply just switch sides. Keeping our hips nice and high. Big stretch up through the thoracic. Squeezing our glutes at the top too. 6 per side. Descend, pushing our heels into the ground, elbows to quads and drive. Elbows to quads, drive. 10 reps. Squeeze at the top. Okay, so third exercise, what we're going to do, we're going to do high plank, low plank. So we're going to start in a high plank position. Okay, so neutral spine, then from there we're going to drop down to the forearms, then back up again. Bracing the core, super tight. Little cues, keep the hips as still as possible, prevent rocking side to side, let the core do all the work. Okay, so moving into the first phase, what we're going to do, 3 in a row. Exercise 1, Bulgarian split squat with tempo. Exercise 2, we're going to do a goblet squat with a concentric pose at the bottom. Exercise 3, we're going to do controlled mountain climbers. So, first one, we're going to grab a dumbbell or kettlebell. Okay, we're going to place our rear leg on a bench or chair. From there, bracing our core tight, retracting the shoulder blades, we're going to go 3 seconds down. Then drive. Okay, so I'll keep the core super tight, shoulder blades back, 3 seconds down. Okay, so we're creating time under tension. We're going to do 10. So we're neutral position, descend at the bottom of the squat. We're going to pause for 2 seconds. 1, 2, drive, squeeze the glutes. Control it down. 1, 2, drive. 1, 2, drive. 10 reps. We're going to be in a push-up position, then we're going to control the knees to the chest. We'll do 20 reps, so 10 per side. Keeping that spine neutral, bracing the core super tight. We're going to do 3 exercises in a row. Exercise 1, we're going to do push-up with eccentric tempo. Exercise 2, we're going to do floor press. Exercise 3, we're going to do farmer's whips forward, glutes tight, down, controlled, then push. So about 4 seconds down. 4, 3, 2, 1, press. Keeping that tempo, trying to prevent being on our knees. Elbows into the side. From there we're going to push away from the ground, nice and controlled in. If a weight aren't heavy enough, alternative, you're going to do single arm press. Keep one arm in the air, alternate every time. 10 each arm. If not, both arms at the same time, control it down, 10 reps. Okay, so last exercise, we're going for farmer's walk. So what we're going to do, we're going to stand nice and tall, retract our shoulder blades, okay? Pulling that belly button in towards the spine, okay? So keeping that core super tight. From there, what we're going to do, we're going to march forward. So we're going to bring our knees up, okay? We're going to keep the head nice and still, okay? Then we're going to march back. Okay, so remember, keep the shoulder blades back, core tight, okay? Pull them toes up towards the shins, okay? So we'll go 5 steps forward, 5 steps back. Repeat that 3 times. Get them knees up, pull them toes towards the shin, shoulder blades back. Okay, so what we're going to do to finish on, okay, we're going to do 4 exercises in a row. Exercise 1, we're going for bear crawls, okay? Forward and back is 1, we're going for 10 reps. Exercise 2, we're going for prisoner squats. Exercise 3, we're going for close grip push-ups, work on the triceps. Exercise 4, we're going for a squat isometric. We're going to hold a squat at the lowest position. Okay, so bear crawls, okay, remember, tabletop position, so everything nice and neutral. Okay, we're going to push our toes from the ground. Okay, then we're going to take step forward, then back. So we'll go 5 forward, 5 back. So remember, 10 reps, keeping that bum down, keeping that spine neutral as possible. Exercise 2, prisoner squat, so hand on our head, shoulder blades back, descend, 10 reps, nice and low, 10 times, squeeze at the top. Going forward, close grip push-ups, okay, so on our hands, narrow position, so making the W position with our thumbs. From there, got 2 options if we can, on our tiptoes, elbows into the side. If not, drop to the knees, with my hips forward, glutes tight. 20 reps, high volume, elbows into the side. And hold the squat for 20 seconds. Okay? Hold it. Chest back. Hold that position for 20 seconds. Okay.